Hello.
Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. And I feel alive, high, high, hive. And the world is turning inside out, yeah. Floating around in ecstasy. So welcome to the Game Seminar episode 2, starring me and
Me. And basically me and me equals Ethan and Nick.
me plus me, that equals better equations. So,
This is back.
we haven't done this in quite a while, but now we're going to do it. So, there you are.
That's how, that's pretty much done. Pretty much
So-
explained the whole formula of the thing.
Obviously, the last time we did this was probably about a year ago. No. My mic quality was
A bit
simply not the best.
simply the best.
Yeah.
Better than all the rest.
And
But not.
yeah, it's like that, but not. But we did Limbo, which was a game that we both recently completed, and one of the reasons we haven't done this in ages is because we couldn't come to a conclusion on a game that we were going to do, because mainly due to the fact that I play Wii U and 3DS, which are systems that Nick doesn't have. Nick has a higher performance PC and so plays a lot of PC games, which I don't play, and so it's fairly difficult.
So you have to look into the past, the games we played in our childhood, like the PS2, PS1 era games.
Which we
That's-
still play now, like, well,
Yeah, to be fair. And that's what you're gonna end up seeing probably from games there.
I don't
Or
know.
we'll play the new shit.
For the next one, we'll probably do a new game, but
Probably.
or we might just not do it at all. But you never know.
So,
Well, we probably will do it, but anyway, what game have we decided to do today then?
as you probably can tell by the footage in the background, it is
That I have recorded myself.
he recorded, and he's doing all the editing for this one for once. Fucking time. He's we're doing my favourite TV show, Family Guy. It's Kick and Walk.
So as you can see, guys, it's Futurama Stroll and Roundhouse. It's pretty good game. So what do we do when we usually do this? We usually talk about...
Usually do this. Don't you? What did we do the first time we did this?
Okay, so let's do plot first. So we're doing the Simpsons hit and run. We're doing the PlayStation 2 version of the game.
Version.
The game was also released on PC, Xbox, and GameCube, but we're not doing that. We're doing...
I think it's the same game anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, it's doing the same game in all of them, but... So let me read the plot first. Obviously, it's not exactly a plot-heavy game, let's be honest.
It's really, it's released on Windows as well.
The plot is... Mysterious happenings are occurring in Springfield. A horde of robot wasps descend upon the city at the beginning of the game. After a tractor beam kidnaps Bart outside well, this is the whole game story, so I'm not gonna delve too deep into that. But basically, a lot of strange shit's going on in Springfield.
It is 5 missions of pure weirdness.
It's
but-
7 actually, mate.
Is it?
7 levels, isn't it?
I thought it was 5.
No, it's 7 levels. What level 1? You've got Homer. Level 1 you play as Homer in Springfield. Level 2 you play as Bart. Level 3 you play as Lisa. Level 4 you play as Marge. Level 5 you play as Apu. Level 6 you play as Bart, and then level 7 you play as Homer in a zombified
Oh, yeah.
environment.
Anyway, that game is so difficult. I never managed to complete the last mission.
I actually did complete it, and I don't remember doing it at all. But I skipped like some of the missions, you know, like on level 6 and 7. I skipped like a couple of them, but for the last level I actually did it. But I don't think I did it. It's probably my brother that did it, but you know.
It's quite a difficult game.
Yeah. So anyway,
Plot-wise, I like the game's plot, to be honest. I think it's wacky, it's something different, and it's not really got a plot to it. The plot's more just kind of missions. It's not like a full-plotted game. It's kind of, you got to do this mission. My favourite mission is the one with the quote from SMRT, where it's like, I am so smart. SMRT. I mean, SMART. It's like, yes, yes, Homer.
My I can't think of a favourite mission, but I can definitely tell you that my least favourite mission was the one where you've got to collect all the monkeys for Dr. Nick on level 2.
That's quite difficult.
That was very difficult for me, and I can tell you that a lot of rage was produced as a result.
One of my favourite ones, one of my favourite parts of the game is after I downloaded 100% save off the internet because I wanted to see like the bonus multiplayer mode where you could have like the RC car racing section. That's quite fun. But I also like the little cars you can find around. I mean, it's more of just a little. It's more of a kind of like a scenic drive around Springfield, and by scenic I mean destruction as you crash into cars.
Which you will be seeing a lot of in the because I didn't do any missions at all. I basically just roundhouse people in the head and then drove around in a monster truck with all the cheats on. So it's actually pretty fun to watch. Well, I think it's fun to watch anyway, but it was fun to play, put it that way. But let's talk about the actual gameplay.
The gameplay is, I reckon the controls are pretty decent.
The controls are good, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Well, it obviously depends in which vehicle you're driving and what the handling and all that, because the handling varies. But
I mean, like when I played it, the cars had, the game was really nice. It flows well.
yeah,
When you're playing it, it seems.
it's basically it's basically a GTA parody. So you drive around mission to mission in cars. You can beat the shit out of people. You can't blow people's heads off with a gun because it's a child's game really. But you can you can like arse slam them, and there's a glitch where they fly into the air, which is very humorous, and I think I did it in this in the footage. So
It's absolutely beautiful,
yeah.
to be honest. The game, well, from what I can remember of playing it, it's been a while since I've actually played it. There's a lot of stuff you can do in it for such a silly kind of. You'd expect it not to be just much other than the story, but you can just get all the secret cars, like the hidden brick car in Bart's level, on the monorail track, etc. That's a lot of stuff you can do.
Yeah, there's loads of hidden cars, and I did actually get a bunch of the hidden cars, I think. Like I got the rocket car from level 1 and stuff like that. So
It's great.
and there's loads of stuff you can get, like you can buy new cars. So you buy cars from old
I
kill,
know outfits as well.
from old kill, yeah, and you can buy new outfits. So
My favourite was the Homer in his what's it called? That little that just looked like a sheet from the episode. He like gained loads of weight.
oh yeah,
Disability.
Lulu or something.
Mahumu or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. With the one where he has that red bird which pecks the keyboard for him.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he like makes a critical meltdown happen.
My personal favourite thing to do was just to put Homer in his underwear and then just drive around in the family sedan and murder numerous amounts of people.
I always notice how like you can run someone over in that game and they fall backwards,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
yet they never die.
Another thing that I noticed about the game, which is hilarity to say the least, was the when if you're driving along, if you
See
you
me
can
driving round town.
you can hijack anyone's car, but like when you hijack the car, they're driving for you. So basically, when you if you hijack someone's car, you're telling them to drive like a maniacal sociopath and murder everyone, and they're just happily obliging and doing it for you. And another thing is if you see a car parked on a driveway and you walk up to the car, you can see that the driver's just sat there waiting. They don't get out of the car. they just sit there forever.
I always love the little numerous little Easter egg, no, not Easter eggs, but like when you went into the Simpsons house, you look at the fan in the background of the kitchen, you see Maggie swinging on it. That's quite funny.
Yeah, the little
It's
stuff.
just-
There's loads of different, lot of different references to the show and all that.
So yeah, obviously because Family Guy is amazing.
Yeah, Bender and all that. You just got to love them.
You gotta love Cleveland Brown and his Cleveland Brown show.
Speaking of American Dad, have you played the Futurama game?
Everything about that sentence was wrong.
Have you played the Futurama game on PS2?
No, I have not.
Because I was going to say, we should play that because I have it and it's quite good.
Back on topic.
Anyway, Speaking of Matt Groening or Groening or whatever.
Groaning.
I know. I always said groaning, but apparently it's graining.
I don't really care.
And neither do I. And also, another thing that I just want to quickly bring up, even though it's got nothing to do with it, we always say HylianBandicoots, even though it's technically pronounced Hylian, but it's one of those things where I've always pronounced it Hylian, and I know it's wrong, but I'm never going to stop because it's just what I'm used to saying. It's like GIF and GIF. I'm not going to stop saying GIF.
I say GIF.
You say potato, I say tomato sauce.
So another. Okay, so what's the game look like? The graphical style.
Graphics. The graphics, in my opinion, are done fantastically well. A lot better than any of the other Simpsons games made, with exception of later ones like the Simpsons game, which does look better. To be fair, the Simpsons games look better, but obviously that
For a PS2 3D game.
Yeah, it looks really good. It basically just looks like the show, really, doesn't it?
It's like weirdly 3D. It's like a 3D version, so it's quite kind of. Do
Very...
you remember Simpsons Road Rage?
No, I never had that. That was like one of the only ones I had now, because I've got Simpsons Skateboard and I've got Simpsons Game and I've got Hit and Run. But is Road Rage good?
No, I've never played Road Rage. Just asking if you had it. This game got 8.3 on the PS2 out of 10.
What a great skill! What a great skill!
On UK GameSpot, got an 8 out of 10 on IGN.
It's just a great game, isn't it? I mean, you've probably played it already if you're watching. You've probably played it because it's one of the best. It was a good big seller on the.
It was huge.
On the old PS2.
The almighty PS2.
The old gamer box.
Glitches, driving the mountain/river on levels 1 and 4.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. There was actually I did actually do a glitch on the footage that I recorded. I got underneath the map on level 6. So that's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
If your car is damaged and you're nowhere near a wrench, enter any race, lose the race, or restart, and your car will be as good as new. Easy Smithers way. You're not. Oh my god, that was annoying. We have to race Smithers on the first level.
Yeah.
That's quite annoying. But apparently, you can't cut through the plant itself because the door slams shut. However, if you park your car halfway into the door slams shut on it, damaging it but not destroying it. The rear end of the vehicle hangs out for you to hop on and right in to take to the shortcut to the end of the mission without hassle. So you can just like cheat the whole game basically.
Brilliant. Or you could just play it normally.
Yeah, it's a worthwhile play.
Yeah. So what's your favourite vehicle in the game, Nick? I have to ask that.
I don't know. I liked Homer's donut car thingy.
Oh, the Homer's car that he builds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
the green one with the dome.
Yeah.
I thought that was shit.
It's a shit car, but it's funny. It looks good.
Oh,
It looks funny. My favourite car was probably on Lisa's level with the pink, purpley Malibu Stacy convertible car.
That is actually a nice car.
It handled car.
I like the my favourite car was the hearse. You know the hearse that you get with the fire. And I was like, I remember when I played it, and I was like, when I'm older, I'm gonna have a car like that. And then I realised when I was growing up that it's actually a funeral car. So I was like, because I didn't know that it was a funeral car when I first played the game, and I was like 6 or whatever. I don't know, when did the game come out? Yeah, it must have been like 6. Yeah, it must have been like 6 or 7. I didn't know what a hearse was, but then I found out what a hearse was, and I was like, yeah, I don't think I would have one anymore, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I think I'll have a hover bike instead.
On second thought, I'll be taking the teleportation method.
Yeah, I really like the I can't remember what it's called, but Snake. You know Snake.
Snake, yeah.
Snake's car was well funny because when you just crash into people, he just lets out some witty quips, and it's just brilliant.
What's your favourite map/level on the game?
That would have to be. I don't know. I like them all. Cause there's three of them in there.
Yeah.
3. There's like the one that's on level 1, the one that's on level 2, and then the one that's on level 3. And then level 4 goes back to level 1, level 5 goes back to level 2, level 6 goes back to level 3, and then level 7 goes back to level 1 again. So
yeah. I like
all of them.
I like They're all good, but my favourites was Bart's because because like the highway thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to just used to I used to like race other cars down that like fucking ram them off the road because I'm a badass who buys
Yeah.
illegal fireworks because that's part of the story.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, I remember that. And I used to dress up in a ninja suit and go in Moe's tavern and beat the shit out of everyone. But you can't. I don't think you can beat. I don't think you can batter people in Moe's tavern. But I remember that's where you change your clothes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, what a game!
Oh, it's such a good game. So we've done scores. What would you rate it out of 10?
Out of 10, I'd have to go and give it probably an 8 or an 8.5. Probably I'd go for an 8.5.
I'd probably go for about an 8.3, 8.4. Well, I'd agree with the reviews, to be honest.
Yeah,
It's
a fucking
the
brilliant.
best game I've ever played on.
It's a fucking brilliant game though.
It's fucking great. Oh, that's another game we should do a review of later.
What?
Sticking on the Simpsons, this one.
You don't get to see what it is.
It's totally not the Simpsons skateboard. Totally not that at all.
That is a shit game.
I love that game because it's just a fucking ridiculous amount of how good I was at it.
So did I, because I actually, I played it and I thought, like, I actually quite like this. But then, like, I was playing it and I liked it, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I played Tony Hawk's Underground and realised how shit it was because the Tony Hawk Underground engines is the greatest thing ever made when you're playing a skating game. And then Kid Icarus already did a review on Tony Hawk's on thingy skateboarding anyway. Simpsons skateboarding.
So I like Simpsons skateboarding. It's got a 3.9. I don't know why we're reviewing this, but it's got a 3.9. It's bad, but I don't know. We'll do a proper full one on that.
Maybe.
Maybe.
It's not guaranteed. If you want to see that, then comment below.
Tell you what is guaranteed though.
Simpsons.
More videos.
Well, if you want to, at this point, I'll just take this opportunity to say, comment down below what game you want us to review, and if we've played it, we will actually review it.
And if you want us to play a game, then also comment it.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what, right? Send me a personal email at nickstern4@googlemail.com of a game you want me to play.
Or you could just comment down below because it's a lot easier and a lot quicker, and you're also more likely to do it as well.
I'll probably more likely to do the email ones because of the time and effort they took to fucking write down the email for the video or type it up or something.
We're also more likely to do the comment ones as well, though, since that's the only thing we'll ever get. That's the only request we've ever gotten alive, apart from like 3 other requests that we got from one of your friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, back to the Simpsons hit and Schmun.
Schmidt and Kun.
The Simpsons written hun.
Litton Tun.
It's just such a good game, isn't it?
It is a good game. I don't know what really else to say about it.
There's not much else to say other than. So anyway,
It's great.
let's share some experiences of the game. What was your favourite part about Simpsons Hit and Run? And try to elaborate.
When you're in the goddamn uranium mission and you're going for the uranium rods, I thought there was some sick jumps on that mission. No, is that a different game? Shit, I'm thinking of a different game, aren't I?
I don't know.
Lol. I think of a different
No,
game.
you don't think you are.
I am, because it's not the uranium ones, because I just realised I'm thinking of fucking skateboarding. On game. My favourite part of this game would probably be when you're racing comic book guy on the
Oh, yeah.
when you're made to destroy comic book guy's car. Well, no, are you in comic book guy's car? You're made to destroy another car.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, anyway, that one is quite funny.
The Kremlin.
Yeah.
Okay. My favourite mission would have to be. I don't know. It's just so many good missions, isn't there?
Mhm.
But
My favourite.
yeah.
Or the mission where you go on the barge on Lisa's mission.
Oh yeah.
Joe and Mac.
And obviously the best thing about the whole game is those trucks that drive around going, "Vote Quimby."
Yes.
That's just absolutely brilliant. Because
I-
there's no more satisfying feeling than kicking the shit out of old Gil before getting in a Vote Quimby vehicle and driving away.
I have to tell you, there is a better feeling when you put on the cars explode on one hit sheet and you just literally ram your car into a goddamn surveillance van Oh no, you ram your car into a police officer and it explodes the police officer's car and your hit and run level just goes full.
Yeah, I did. I uh, I have actually done that on the footage. So,
It's fucking perfect.
okay. So should we bring this to a close then?
And this to a nice exciting close.
Well, we've been recording for about 20 minutes now, so that's actually a nice round number. So this has been Game Seminar episode 2. I've been Janet Coyote.
And I've been Paul Horton.
We hoped you reviewed this.
I've not been Paul Horton.
We hoped you reviewed this. Enjoy. And we hoped you enjoyed this review. And again,
I
comment.
just want to say I'm not Paul Horton.
Comment down below anything you want us to do, like what game you want us to review or play, and well, yeah, that's about it. So,
Paul Horton's a spurg.
what's that?
It's just some guy.
What's a spurg?
Oh, a retard. Just another way of saying retard that's a little nicer.
Is that suitable?
It's a little nicer than retard, and yeah, it's suitable because it's just a joke.
Bye then.
Good.